rolls in to take on the Tide. The Seminoles last year knocked Alabama for a loop in the season opener. Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with you. Let's go down to the field in Hollywood.
Well, as you can imagine, Florida State against Alabama has a lot of connotations here in college football. Alabama had to survive that opening week loss that was so embarrassing. Kalen DeBoer says that was the thing that drove them all season long, eventually making the college football playoff. But keep in mind, these players might want a little revenge as Florida State takes on Alabama. Back to you.
The Noles headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Oh, maybe a double pass. Got him downfield. There he goes. At the 20. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Bama. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short. Run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to pass. It's Sperry. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And the Noles are in the hurry-up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play-calling standpoint and try to put some points on the board.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball and
there's some room. They Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Black 14, black 14.
He might want another play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keelan Russell. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier in bounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Alabama trying to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Back to throw, it's Berry. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to fire on second down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Berry. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tide ready to roll on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Shakes off the defender. Good solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Got a man. It's Rodgers. Turns it on in midfield. All out of space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Power football with the run. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the running. falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Right on the money. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Dropping back, it's Sperry. He's going to take off. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. The Seminoles headed quickly to the line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. He wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. Second and long coming up. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on second and long. To the air, it's Sperry. The defense wouldn't let him lose it, even though it's a completion. They lost yardage. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. Lets it fly. Goes high to pull it in. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That brings him to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. FSU calling its second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. So now it's 2nd and long. Throwing Russell. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Fires to the right. Makes the grab, it's Lopez. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Russell. Stepping to the right. Got the first down himself. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And That's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turn wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keelan Russell looking to scramble. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to pass, it's Russell. Takes the easy completion. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Florida State calls its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Throwing Russell. Looking to the big tight end. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Red 18, red 18.
Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They knock him down right there.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
The Tide will have to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Russell, a shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 23 team, the Missouri Tigers.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To throw, it's Sperry. Here comes the heat. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football.
Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it way down the field. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Noles want to move quickly.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here. Taking a shot to your best.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. And the Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Dances away, and he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Going for the big play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And this is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll leave it with the lone back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keelan Russell. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Quick release by the QB. Makes the catch and he's free. Smashes ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly on target, and you can make big plays. That they made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing Russell. Working that wide receiver screen. And he's dragged down.
And a nice job separating by the slot receiver on that in route. Man-to-man coverage, he put his foot in the ground, created a little bit of separation, and that made that play work.
And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Russell. Here he goes breaking the pocket. The throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown Seminoles. The defense putting points on the board. Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Quickly complete. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Mack. Running to Green. Got enough for the first. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45.
Thunder! Blue 42, Thunder! Downstairs! Blue 22, Blue 20,
Russell finds his man. It's Lindsey. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Keelan Russell. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense, and what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback may change this route. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Throwing Russell. Looking for the goal line. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. From the gun, running back on the move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for room at the 40. Makes the grab in their space. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Berry. Here's a heat, and he never had a chance. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt, when you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And things have tightened up. It's a three-point game.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the fourth quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
Here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. The defense did its job, holding them to the field goal, and now this offense will try to protect this lead. The give as they work on that clock. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Black 14, black go.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Florida State calls its 3rd and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. They get the double.